The wrath of God will fall on those who worship on the wrong day. God is love, but God is also just. And in the final judgment, his wrath will fall, not on those who made innocent mistakes, but on those who deliberately rejected his truth. One of the most serious truths ignored today is the command to worship on God's appointed day, the seventh-day Sabbath. In Exodus 20:8-11, God gave this command: "Remember the Sabbath day, to keep it holy. The seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God." It's not a suggestion. It's not just for Jews. It's the only commandment God told us to remember, and the very one most of the world has forgotten. The seventh day, Saturday, was blessed and sanctified by God at creation. Genesis 2:2-3. It was kept by Jesus, Luke 4:16, honored by his disciples, Acts 17:2, and is still binding today. Nowhere in the Bible is there a command to change the Sabbath to Sunday. Let that sink in. The vast majority of the Christian world is worshipping on a day God never made holy. So where did Sunday worship come from? It came through Rome, not the Bible. In AD 321, Emperor Constantine passed the first Sunday law, and later the Roman Catholic Church declared it had transferred the solemnity of the Sabbath to Sunday. Their own statements confirm this. Sunday is our mark of authority. The Church is above the Bible. This is not only dangerous, it's blasphemous. Daniel 7:25 prophesied of a power that would think to change times and laws. And that's exactly what happened. But God's law has never changed. Malachi 3:6 says, "I am the Lord, I change not." And Jesus said, "Till heaven and earth pass, not one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law." Matthew 5:18. So what happens when this deception reaches its peak? Revelation 13 and Revelation 14 paint the end-time picture. A global power will enforce false worship, and those who accept it will receive the mark of the beast. And Revelation 14:9-10 warns, "If any man worship the beast and his image, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God." That wrath will fall on those who know the truth, but continue to worship on the wrong day, Sunday, when it becomes the final test of loyalty. On the other hand, Revelation 14:12 describes God's people as those who keep the commandments of God and the faith of Jesus. That includes all 10, including the fourth, the Sabbath. So, skeptics and non-believers, here is your challenge. Show one Bible verse where God changed the Sabbath from Saturday to Sunday. Find one command where Jesus or his disciples told us to keep Sunday holy. Prove from Scripture that Sunday is the Lord's day. You won't find it. Because Sunday worship is a man-made tradition. It's not based on Scripture, it's not blessed by God. And in the final judgment, it will reveal who truly follows Jesus and who follows man. Revelation 18:4 calls out to the world, "Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues." This is your wake-up call. God is merciful, but his judgment is sure. The wrath of God will not fall randomly. It will fall on those who willingly reject his commandments, especially the Sabbath. Now that you know the truth, the decision is yours.